This is the Anime Exclusive Podcast. I am Neil,
Jared.
and today we have a very special episode because we have a new team member. Q, introduce yourself, man.
What's up, guys? My name is Q. I'm as into anime as Jared and Neil. I'm hoping.
I don't think you can put Neil in that category yet.
No. Q, no, I'm willing to bet you were way more into anime than I am.
Yeah, we can't do that just yet. No.
Like, my version of anime fandom is...
My version of sports.
No, it's not even that. So it's like I'm into a few anime, but the ones I am into, I'm like really into. For sure. If I'm not into it, I don't care.
Hey man, that's better than nothing.
Correct. But I'm like the most passionate casual anime fan you'll ever meet in your life, and that's what I'm here for.
So inconsistent.
Aye, man. We'll get you more consistent for sure.
Same.
Oh, 1,000%. But anyways, yeah, man. So, how long you been watching anime?
Bro, I've been watching anime since Dragon Ball Z days on Toonami. You know what I mean? Just never really knew that it was anime at first. I was just really into the whole, like, the fighting scenes and the explosions and the characters. And after that, I was just drawn. Like, the reason I went to the gym was because of Goku's physique. Just trying to get the same Vegeta shoulders. And since then, I've just been drawn to that world that we never really got with, like, American television, you know, where everything was just, like, really unique and really out there ideas. And I think that's what kind of draws me to anime today.
I gotta ask though, like, were you part of the like YouTube era where we had to watch that like 4 parts to finish the episode?
Man, I remember those days having to watch like the Pain and Naruto fights, A and B's.
Trying to find each episode.
Man, I remember before anime was mainstream, getting made fun of recess for doing like Naruto hand signs by my teacher.
Oh yeah. No,
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is just me being me. When you say you started watching anime in like the DBZ days, what year was this?
This is probably like 2004, 2003.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, for some reason in my head I was thinking like 90s.
Oh, nah, I'm not that old.
No, that's why I was asking, man. I was just like, yo, we gotta carbon date this man. Like,
none of us are above 32.
Yeah, nah, I was playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. That was like the first anime game I owned, I guess. And
Was Budokai Tenkaichi 3 the best game though?
Obviously Tenkaichi 3 is the best game. It's not even debatable.
Well, I mean, if we get good enough, we might have to stream it. I'm just saying.
Hey man, once the Tenkaichi 4 comes out, you know, Sparkling Zero, we might have to do a live stream on that.
Might be a move.
oh no, yeah, that definitely sounds like a move.
Especially because we all got Steam now, so.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, we'll dive into it a little bit more because, like, you mentioned like a little bit of why you got into it, but like, what really draw you into it aside from like, you know, you mentioned the characters and this, you know, all that stuff, but like that was Dragon Ball Z. Like, what kept you in like the anime sphere? I guess like it sounds like Dragon Ball Z was your gateway.
Yeah.
So like, what kept you in after that?
I would say One Piece. I need to see how it ends. You need to figure out what the One Piece is. But I think aside from obviously figuring out like the ending of One Piece, just getting introduced to a bunch of different shows by my friends at the time were a heavy influence on what got me into anime. And I am still drawn to all the different wacky concepts that you get when you go on like Crunchyroll and you see like shows titled My Teacher is a Bunny Senpai. Like, what? Like, how do shows like this have such a popular backing, you know?
Yeah, no. So I was like flipping through Instagram Reels earlier, and Jared like throws on his. He's just like, "What is this?" And it was like anime versus demons or something. Oh no, it was chickens. Yeah, chickens versus demons. I was like, what in the fuck?
Bro, the amount of people that slid in my DMs was just like, you know what side we're on is crazy. I was laughing so hard.
I actually saw that too. The anime versus the chicken versus demons anime.
The probability of us reacting to that like that series is so high right now. It's just too funny. I just want to see how it's gonna go.
Yeah. What? No. Okay. But to kind of before we get further into this, like Q, you know how One Piece is gonna end, right?
Shut up.
Obviously, Zoro's gonna find the One Piece.
Here's what's gonna happen, and I mean this fully.
That's a funny inside joke.
They're gonna walk into KFC and they're gonna find a 5-piece for $6.99, and Luffy's gonna be like, "What the fuck did we spend this whole time going to Red Line for? Just DoorDash that shit."
So the red line is the KFC line?
You said it, not me. Man's predicted the future.
Oh my god.
Oda's watching this like, write that down.
Ain't no way.
I think Japan would permanently ban Oda from ever leaving the country, or just jail him immediately for that ending.
Just license and citizenship revoked.
Bro, honestly,
Exactly.
the bro doesn't even show his face, so like we don't even know what he looks like right now.
He would have his citizenship removed.
Oh yeah,
He can fly to America. We'll take him.
Wait, you don't know? Wait, he doesn't like show his face?
Not currently. Like we only have old photos of Oda, like literally back when he was like 25. And so like ever since he got old, he just puts like a fish over his head and just goes around. That's how he does his interview. We do not know what he looks like right now.
That's hilarious. But no, like going off of that, you know what he's gonna do one day, right?
Nah, tell me.
He's just gonna be like, "You thought it was Oda, but really it was me, Dio."
It'd be funnier if it was the creator of Naruto. It's like that's not me. That's who I am. That would be hilarious. That would be really funny.
But I mean they're homies, so
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's just like, honestly, bro hasn't been writing this show for years. I've been doing it. That'd be the ultimate Naruto's actually better kind of move. I'm not gonna lie.
Game recognized game, man.
Yeah. No, I speaking of their friendship, man, like I saw when the Naruto manga ended and like how they gave each other like shout outs in their artwork. I appreciated that a lot.
The One Piece drip with the Koski dress on was crazy.
Yeah, or like I think one of the covers was like Luffy and Naruto sharing a bowl of ramen.
Yeah, I
like
remember
that. Like
that
that was, yeah, that was. I mean, I'm still watching One Piece ish, so like that was really nice for me to see.
When's the last time you picked up One Piece?
Huh?
When's the last time you watched One Piece? Like,
Don't put me on blast like that, man.
Put him on blast like that. Put him on blast like that right now.
You're not gonna knock on my. You're not gonna lie on my.
No, I
favorite
watched it
show.
yesterday.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday.
Okay, what was the episode you watched?
It was like some filler. They're standing on a cake. It was like spinning
They're standing on a what?
on a cake.
That's not filler. That's an important scene.
Yeah, no, I know it was filler. It was that was. It's been a minute. They're on the giant island and all that stuff. It's really early on in the show.
That is low key important. Well, whatever. We're not gonna get into that.
No, we're not. We're getting no cue. But like,
whatever.
Yeah,
That's
no.
crazy.
So it's really dope. So the fun. Okay, so I guess the next question would naturally be, what is like the wackiest concept you've heard aside from like my sensei's a bunny, whatever it was. Sorry,
Listen,
I
there's
forgot.
so many.
What is like the craziest like concept that you've like seen and was like, I have to watch this at least one episode to know what it's about?
I think the wackiest concept I've seen but haven't explored is this guy who ends up the god of another realm, and he just ends up with like a harem of like these young anime women, and I'm like, what? That's not my cup of tea, but it's something that was just, I had to do a double take. I'm like, how are there people interested in this?
Oh yeah, no,
Like it just seemed like some weird lolly shit. If you guys know what that is.
That sounds about right.
But I think the weirdest thing that I've seen, weirdest concept, I mean, Promise Neverland was pretty crazy. Like the kids are orphans, and then they realize that they're being sold off as food to the demons.
Spoilers, by the way, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
watch
I've seen
that.
it.
Hey man, that's revealed in the first episode, so
Fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
like, you could just put the warning out there. Could have been. This could have.
Nah.
We are not good with spoilers on this podcast.
but now he's more interested in checking it out.
Oh yeah, no,
Maybe.
dude, I am burning through 2 vacation days on Monday and Tuesday. I ain't got shit to do, so I probably will pick up a season of something.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Definitely the first season, not the second season.
Well,
Sexy was trash.
for sure. Speaking of which, I heard about what's it called, Tokyo Ghoul season 2 being really good.
I think the jury's still out on that one.
That was, I know it was ass, and that was way too political of an answer, my guy.
I feel like season 2 is gas. Season 3 is kind of ass.
That was the nicest way you could have phrased it. Yeah, no, but that's that's good. So, what's the craziest concept that made you actually watch it then?
The craziest concept that made me watch it?
Yeah, like you were like, that was so out there. I have to at least figure out what this is, like, and just sit down and like watch just one episode.
I mean, at the time, Attack on Titan was pretty crazy. Like, just finding out that these giant cannibalistic creatures are trying to eat people for no reason, and you don't know why, you don't know how they can get out of the situation, and then you find out one of the people there can turn into a Titan. It's kind of like, what?
Yeah, that's that's fair enough. And I assume you've watched it all the way through then.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I started it before it got very popular, and then when the hype around it got like big, I was like, seriously? Like, I was telling you guys about this before, no one paid any attention.
That's how it goes.
Oh, dude, no, I felt that. I kept telling people to watch that show, and no one did. And then they start talking about it, and I was like, bro, y'all fake.
Absolutely.
A bunch of haters, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Ashamed of that boat.
All right, cool. So then I guess going off of Attack on Titan, would you consider it a mecha anime?
That's exactly what I was thinking. The entire time we had that conversation, I was waiting for someone to bring it up because Neon Genesis Evangelion don't act like it's not remotely the same.
Oh, I mean, that's a classic, Neon Genesis. I mean, you have like the 15 different versions of Gundam that are out there.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's be real here.
One of my favorites is Gurren Lagann.
That's hilarious.
That's on my list. Too. That's probably what I want to do on Monday.
That is funny.
Huh?
You ever seen Gurren Lagann?
Bro does not watch anime like that.
Time out. By the time we film our next episode, I will have seen Gurren Lagann and we can talk about it. Promise.
Okay, good.
Set it on camera. It's it's happening.
Like five.
Jared, you got to hold him to it.
Bro, I don't remember that show like that.
Felt that. No, but answer my question. Is Attack on Titan a mega anime?
Yes.
I mean, they're piloting giant meat mechs, I guess.
Yes. Yes. That's literally what it is. Don't act like
depends on what your definition of a mech is.
it's a mechanical being. Just one's bio, one's like electric. I don't tell you.
It's definitely a biomech, I guess.
No. See, Jared, I was trying to get Q to get that on record.
I'm just saying. I'm not letting this one slide.
Felt that.
No chance.
All right, then. So
it's the most political show. It's political as fuck. How's it not a mecha anime? It has the entire list of how to be a mecha anime, just done differently.
Yeah, my vote is yes. You know that. I just want to get Q's opinion on it.
Well, I think Kaiju number 8 is going to fit in that category too now. I'm not going to lie.
Aw. I don't know how far you are in Kai's number 8, but I'm not going to give away any spoilers.
That was the most... Alright, bet. I need to read this.
That was the most yes, not yes I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my gosh. I need to read it. Kaiju number 8 is probably the one that I might actually read. I don't really be reading manga, but I think I might read that one.
You'll have to. You should. But be prepared for cliffhangers.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair.
Alright, so Attack on Titan Kaiju number 8. What's your top 3 favorite anime? Top 3 all time.
Top 3 all time. I have it tattooed on my leg, man. I got One Piece, I got Dragon Ball Z, and I got Naruto.
Fair.
Oh, you actually have it tattooed on your leg. Also,
Yeah,
2 out of 3
yeah.
in the big 3, and then the Papa OG. I like that. I like that.
Facts. He said, "Fuck these."
Man, that's my big 3, and I'm dying with it, literally on my leg.
No, yeah, no.
hilarious.
Okay, so then the next question is, where's Bleach on that ranking?
Bleach does not crack my top 5. Sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I get it. I was telling Jared earlier today, like, I always, like, end up pausing the show halfway through the Hueco Mundo arc just because it, like, sneaks you into a filler arc, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to sit through this.
Different era, you can skip those. I'll tell you.
Honestly, I had more fun reading the manga than watching the anime. But this newest season, though, I will say,
Manga in general, don't you?
yeah, I say I definitely do prefer manga.
Like, that's not fair. That's not fair to the team.
No, hey, man, hey, sometimes manga just hits harder. Like, Naruto manga definitely hit harder in a lot of areas for me.
Hey man, you don't want to get spoiled. You got to stay up to date. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, dude! I remember I was watching so this is a little insight into like my running start like high school, but going to community college days. Instead of doing homework, I would sit in the campus library on fucking Mega Video and watch anime. So I caught up all the way to the Naruto manga, like Naruto anime, and it was just like, no, I'm not like, no, you guys this is like a year and a half into filler now. I'm just gonna fucking read this shit.
Funny you say that because watching Shippuden, I used to be in computer class, and I had the browser up, and I would just watch it in class, and I think I feel
exactly. So like
that's literally how I did it.
No, so like
a whole year.
So going back to your point, Q, about just reading the manga, I freaking get it, bro. Like,
bro, you don't want anyone to tell you what's gonna happen.
No, that's exactly. I literally was just like, I am not waiting a year and a half for this shit. I'm not gonna read Wikipedia. I'm just gonna read it.
Exactly. And you still enjoy it when it comes out animated.
Oh, exactly. Especially like, spoiler alert, like the Neji death scene. By the way, ruined my fucking day when I read that.
He was the most pointless death in the Naruto series, in my opinion.
Should be Sakura, you right?
Yeah. No, it should have been Rock Lee, but we'll talk about that another day. Yeah, no, man. No, literally, so I was like a junior, might have been a senior in college. And I was in my 8 a.m. accounting class, which tells you exactly how excited I was to read anime that day. Fucking 8 a.m. accounting class. Sitting in the back reading through it, and he dies. And I literally was just depressed the whole day. I did not retain a single thing I learned. I was just like, bro, one of the coolest people in this show that wasn't an Uchiha just died. Also, he was right. But we'll get into that another time. So I get it, man. I get it. All right, cool. So you got... Wait, is it in that order? One Piece, DBZ, Naruto?
No, it's more like DBZ, Naruto, One Piece.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you hit the gym because of Goku, so that pretty much says it all right there.
Yeah, man, gotta hit my Super Saiyan.
Oh, absolutely. Would you ever dye your hair blonde just for the meme of it?
Probably not. I had to say that is one of the things I will probably not do.
Fair enough.
No, yeah, I just had to ask. I just thought it would be funny. All right, cool. And then I guess the next thing is, who is like, I'm not a big fan of asking like favorite anime characters because that is such a, that is such.
Yeah,
like,
you're right. You should ask the most hated anime characters.
No, we're gonna do that later. I have some plans for that as well. What are obviously not counting Goku because that's a given at this point. Who are the 3 anime characters that you've watched that have just kind of inspired you in some way, shape, or form?
Let's see. I mean, so Goku isn't my favorite anime character. I just want to put that out there. It's Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite anime character of all time.
So he's your favorite of all time?
He's my favorite diehard Vegeta fan over here.
Okay.
Pivot off Goku so fast. That was so funny.
So
no.
if we're not trying to say Vegeta, then I would have to say, honestly, Naruto's been pretty inspirational because he's never let his past, like being alone, being picked on. He never let that influence the kind of person he became. I'd have to say a few of my other favorite characters are, I never really thought about this one that deeply.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I ask it. People are like, oh, these are my favorites, but like, who's like inspiring? Who's like had an effect on who you are as a person?
The
In
real
terms,
question
you
is,
know,
I think Mob from Mob Psycho 100. He's definitely had an influence on me as a character. What were you saying, Jared?
that one specifically? Why him?
So Mob is just someone that, he's trying to figure out his emotions. He's trying to figure out like right from wrong and understand other people and understand how he like fits into his society or just like fits into his everyday life and where his powers fit into all that. And, he just kind of learns throughout the entire series just like how to be human. And, there's no right answer to that. There's just how you operate with, the tools you're given and your circumstances. And you can choose to live with integrity or you can be influenced negatively by your environment and turn into a bad guy. That's kind of what happened to the main villain in the series. I'm not going to say anything more than that so Neil can catch up. But
hey, you know what, man? I've seen that one.
you have seen that one? You have seen Mob Psycho?
Oh no, I'm lying.
But no. So like, how does? Now my next question for you is, how does that relate to you specifically?
Yeah.
Well, I know you got a firm understanding of the character, but how does that connect to you? Like, how did that like inspire you or like make you see like the reflection of you or of you in him in any way?
I mean, I'm just fumbling through life like the rest of us, man. I'm as human as anyone else, and so I don't think that one moment defines a person. I think that you're a summation of your decisions, and whether your decisions make you a good person defines, I guess, if you're a good person. But at the end of the day, you gotta think about like how you're living and how you're affecting other people, and in turn, what the people you surround yourself have affected you with. And yeah, I say that kind of sums up how Mob has influenced my life. I know it's not super deep, but it's also 1 a.m. over here, and I'm kind of running on fumes here, so I apologize.
You did not just say. You just not just say. Oh, I didn't like. I wasn't trying to go that deep when you literally like just psychoanalyze a lot of people. Like, no, and here's the thing, man. Like, I joked about not seeing it, but like, that actually makes me want to pick it up just to see what you're talking about, like on a first-hand basis, man. So like, the way you broke that down, it definitely put Mob Psycho on a little bit of a higher bar for me. So I'm definitely excited to check it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, you can't go wrong with Mob Psycho. It is solid animation, solid fight sequences, deep messages. It's definitely one of my favorites. I think that's probably in my top 5. Above Bleach, definitely.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, if it's all of that versus orange hair, swing big sword, I get it.
Smoke is real out here. That's real awesome. The team is cool.
Seems like there's a lot of Bleach hate over here.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't say that.
I got some serious ops on the team. That's for sure.
Oh, you have ops on the team?
Absolutely.
Well, because I said orange hair, swing big sword.
You're smoking him right now. It's cool though. It's cool though. Because Dragon Ball Z not punchy the entire time. It's cool though.
No, of course not. It's yelly too. Like, come on.
You forgot Blasty. Like,
oh my gosh. Add a few extra elements. My bad. Story is big fight training. Don't be mad at me. That's just the way it is.
Okay,
but
you
watch it.
You just described every shonen anime in like the 2000s. By the way.
Hey man, if you throw slashy in there, then you got all the anime, all the shonen anime in the genre.
True enough.
That is
True
true.
enough. And that's why we watch Slice of Life mostly.
Yeah, I just kind of went down the list from my memory.
Now you finished all of them.
Oh, that was all the questions we had for Q?
Actually, there's one.
Okay, there is one.
Sorry, yeah, we'll cut that out later. Don't worry about it. Hey Q, what's your favorite anime arc of all time?
My favorite anime arc?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. If we're talking just like pure impact, I would have to say the fourth Great Ninja War in Naruto Shippuden.
Okay. Now, how did it impact you and why?
So I don't know if you guys understand like how long it has taken for us to actually like see Madara from when he was like first mentioned in the series. But so there's another YouTuber, Swag Kage, who kind of puts it into perspective. It took like I think 9 years between his first name drop and his actual like character appearance to actually like for us to see like how badass his character was like in reality. And I think that his introduction definitely lives up to the hype. Like his entrance sequence where he's just bodying everybody by himself was just phenomenal. And I think it had an influence on me in just that when a character is introduced in a proper way, the emotional payoff from just like being a dedicated fan, just waiting that time to like see the author's vision come to fruition, it's just like, it's hard to describe. You just feel like so happy that you just stuck with it and you got to like see the payout and see like what happens when you just stick with a series that long and just week after week waiting chapter to chapter. And I think that it's just one of those things that actually like happened such a big moment in just the anime community. I think I was happy to be a part of the time at the time.
Do you think that like that element of like interest and anticipation has lost in this new wave of anime? I would say
Sorry, say that again.
that element of like anticipation and like excitement has been lost in this new wave of anime.
I think it has been to some degree.
Right.
Like I wouldn't say that anyone's waiting around like 9-10 years for a name drop or a character reveal anymore. It's mostly like 2-3 seasons, I would say, which is probably like 4 to 6 years at max. But for Madara, I mean, that was, I don't know how long you guys have been reading the manga, but I started Shippuden like at the very beginning after the original Naruto manga ended. So it was just like, it was like just so rewarding to like see him actually like introduced.
You read Boruto?
I do read Boruto, yeah.
Well, no, so I think the, what is it, like, the most recent, like, long burn, like, wait for this in anime, like, the most recent one that I can think of is, like, the basement reveal in Attack on Titan.
Mm.
And that was, like, even you said 3 seasons, but there were just so many years in between each season that you were kind of, yeah, no. And also, Madara was just so broken, the author didn't know how to beat him. Like, did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did. That's why he introduced Kaguya. Because there was like, yeah.
How did that, in your opinion, how did that go?
I do know there was a lot of backlash around Kaguya's introduction, but as far as taking down an OP character like Madara, I don't see any other way for us to put down a character that strong and still have a satisfiable ending.
I felt that.
Fair.
All right, Jay, you were about to say something?
Yeah, do you think it's a problem that like most of our main characters are Nepo babies?
Most of the main characters are Nepo babies, like they just come out the womb with all this power.
Yeah. Yeah, they train, of course, and they had like their like we're fumbling era or whatever. But like, once you realize that like, oh, he really was just that guy from the beginning, does that bother you at all?
Not always. I mean, in some cases, it's like it makes the character just that much better. Like Gojo, for example. I think Gojo is a great example of someone who just had so much innate talent, and he became someone that was very lovable. Very loved by the fandom. His power system is just really fucking broken, and it's really cool seeing how he like interacts with like other characters in that verse.
Right.
Or for example, like Boruto's kind of a nepo baby,
Oh,
cause
he absolutely is.
yeah, like compared to where Naruto was to where he is, yeah,
He's so broken.
he is broken. Like if he was introduced in the OG Naruto, he would blow everyone out of the water.
Ridiculous. Like, they went from like giant power level energies to like taijutsu main like fighting style. Like it's crazy how much like they almost went full circle in that series.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, and this is just like a random ass side conversation that we can weave into there. Have you seen the Bronny James's Boruto comparison?
I didn't see the comparison, but I kind of like thought about it. I think someone on Reddit might have mentioned it actually, now that I think more about it. But it's definitely I see the the comparison where the father started out with nothing and ended up becoming like the best character or best, one of the best or top tiers in the verse. Like LeBron is obviously like one of the top athletes in the NBA right now. Naruto being the Hokage means like he's one of the strongest characters in the series. But Boruto out the womb is just like someone that's like phenomenal.
Right.
As much as I hate how much more powerful he is compared to Naruto in the original series,
Right.
I have to give credit where credit is due. Boruto is ridiculous. Bronny, not so much. So
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I was gonna say that like yeah, this would imply that Bronny is gonna be even better than LeBron.
Nah.
yeah, it's not happening. I don't think anyone's gonna be touching LeBron's record, not even his son.
No, closest is Wemby, but we can talk about that in the.
Well, unless LeBron is Wemby's father that we don't know about.
No, yeah, I was just curious about that because I mean, the conversation was there. I just threw you an alley-oop.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I would hope so.
No,
yeah.
he doesn't watch anime.
But no, it was right there. It's like that D-Wade LeBron off the glass, no look.
Of course.
That's-
Had to make sure I dunked it in.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, you nailed that. What was that,
I
Jared?
said I couldn't be more lost right now.
Huh? I'll watch Kuroko no Basket. You'll get it.
It's another really good anime.
No, dude. That's like, what if you took Naruto's superpowers and made them play basketball?
It's the only way you're gonna get me to watch sports.
No, I'm aware. No, Kuroko no Basket actually got me through quarantine because they shut down all the sports.
Yep.
So I started to rewatch some.
You know what? Might as well just play.
No, dude, no. I forget who it was. I think it was ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
They uploaded clips of Kuroko no Basket for just for like the people that were missing
They're
basketball.
lying.
Something like that.
That's
Maybe not like on TV, but like definitely like on some Facebook pages, on like some social media stuff. They're like, yeah, here's some animated sports for you to enjoy while the entire league's shut down. So,
Should have done Haikyuu instead.
hey man, yeah, no, for sure.
Yo, speaking of haiku, don't you hate the fact that in the beginning of like the series, he had a giant like spike scene where it looked super dope, and then they made it super normal the rest of the series?
His spike when he was in his last game in
Like
middle
before
school.
he ever went to the school, he was in middle school. And the first time you see it, it was crazy, and then they just regularly animated it the rest of the series.
I think it just emphasized the potential he had, but no one was willing to foster that talent. You know what I mean? And then that kind of builds into his high school career where he's finally getting the kind of fostering he needs to get better. So he's going to end up at that level once again, but he kind of has to start from scratch. You know what I mean?
Anyways, so Q, what did you watch this week? Because we were working and on vacation, so we didn't get to watch a lot this week. What did you watch this week?
far as anime went, I
Yeah.
watched the ending of Demon Slayer, the
Nice.
final season. Well, not the final season, the most recent season.
Oh yeah.
That animation was insane. It was god tier. Like, I can't picture many studios putting out that level of animation, at least that aren't Mappa.
Yeah, fair enough.
That studio's just at this point you can't expect that studio to be anything but great. You know, like it's so flawless. I'm just like I don't know. Like I like seeing the new change. Like there's like a new wave in anime where they're trying to like they're perfect the simplification of the anime, and you see the more slice of life where they're like they're making it like more glossier, more like the lines are like getting sharper, and like it's less flashy and more of like a laid back kind of vibe.
Which anime is this?
There's multiple. Let's start with what's the show? Hornia. Hornia. It's very glossed over. It's very simple. It's very calming. It's like a soothing thing that you watch. What else shows does it specifically? What's that show? I'm not forgetting right now. The Bottom Tier Nozaki-kun. That's also a good one. Slice of life. Yeah, no problem. So like the two shows that do it really well is like Horimiya and Bottom Tier character Nozaki-kun, where they shift it over to like more like glossier and like more like simplistic things that where you can focus more depth on the characters. It's not as flashy. I feel like those shows don't get nearly as much recognition as like Demon Slayer or like Jujutsu Kaisen, because those ones are more like I feel like we're in a timeline right now where we want everything to be in your face and super flashy. That's why, like, even like Kaiju number 8, like, a lot of people are like out on the design on their faces because apparently a lot of people hate it. But like in terms of like just the fight scenes in general, they're very big and in your face. I like the more simplified and like more like calmer like series that comes with it like it just makes you feel like you're comfortable in your own home kind of feeling. If that makes sense.
I agree. People do have a problem with the way that they made some of the anime characters look, and they're saying they look better in the manga. That kind of, I can see their frustration.
Yeah, I agree. I think they just made them. They're like making their faces like and speaking of Kaiju number 8 specifically, like they're making their faces look more doughy. They're making the characters look like less tone apparently. I don't know why they're doing that. Just like I think it was just an artistic choice that the director decided to go with.
I wonder why they decided to do that.
I have no clue.
I will say that in Kaiju number 8, there are a couple of shots where Hoshino's like a little bit more built, but that's just because he's in like his workout gear, so I guess they kind of did it that way. But no, I generally agree that they made him a little bit more doughy. So
Yeah.
especially in the in the gym scene in the finale. Yeah, they didn't even give him any like pump.
Which ironically is that to bring the scene up, but like the one time that like he was accurate to the manga apparently was when he was in the bath scene and he showed like his abs when he just stood up for a second. Apparently that's what he's supposed to look like all the time in the manga, because in his day job he's like always like moving around monster parts, and that's where he got all of his like strength from and like his toneness.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think they did that as a gag of like he's over 30,
Right.
but yeah, no.
But like that's where that's what he's supposed to look like in the manga specifically. They're just like they kind of just threw him under the bus low key. They're like, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Yeah, no. Felt
he got some powers. We're good. Like, that's what it feels like. What they literally just did.
All right, so let's switch gears here a little bit. Jared, you went to Anime Expo last weekend. How was that, man?
I did. It was crazy. I was drunk and filming the entire time. It was a great time.
All right, cool. So what was like the favorite cosplay that you saw there, just off the top of your head? Like, what cosplay stuck out to you the most?
Favorite cosplay was probably the Jessica DeGeary's cosplay of how she did Buggy the Clown for One Piece. That was a solid cosplay, great detail. That was cool.
All right, cool. Yeah. And we'll definitely put a picture of that right there. I saw you sent me a photo of that. She did a great job, so that was really awesome. And then yeah, man, just tell us all about it, like the vibes, the energy of it, like
Man,
hit us with the FOMO, because like I know that like I couldn't be there because I was on family vacation. Q couldn't be there just because he lives on the other side of the country. And part of the reason Q we're also having this is because I know that Anime NYC is like next month, and we're trying to get you to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out there. You know I am. Anime NYC, Comic Con. Get to see some cool cosplays. Get to see some cool panels. Hopefully, make you guys jealous with a couple cool anime pictures with a couple cosplayers.
it won't take much.
Oh, for sure. All right, so Jared, hit us, man. Spill the tea, so to speak.
Alrighty, man. So I think the best moments I had was hanging out with my friends. You know, obviously it's the biggest reason that we end up going to con. To hang out with friends, just to be as nerdy as possible, right? And so like my friends, what they decided to do is when I would film a video. The video hasn't released yet, but when I would film a video and like they were supposed to be in the video, they would randomly jump me out of nowhere with like foam swords. And so luckily, because we're all cosplayers, my friend had a giant sword, and so I grabbed her sword and started like fighting each other back to like defend these guys off. There's like three brothers that I'm like fighting against or whatever, and just trying to like protect myself. And it's like super hilarious. Or like there's like another video of like me trying to go to, because like people like when I wear my squid outfit, they make people like the way I walk or whatever because they think it's funny or whatever. And so like what I decided to do was it'd be funny if I went up to squid outfit and decided to walk down the stairs. And so I went around, started walking down the stairs. And as I was walking down the stairs, when the dude sprints up the stairs, pretends to rob me, takes like one of these like contact cards that I got, and then just runs away. And we got all that on video. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, cause like everything that like it seems like it might have been scripted, but I promise you, it was so random. Like I just do something, and these guys just come up and interrupt it, and I'm just like, that's just great content at this point. Like I just love it. And then the after parties, man. Like just going to the rooftop, you know, meeting new people, getting to connect with different people, you know, and just vibing out. You know, there was 3 separate locations on the roof that where everyone like. You got people Beyblade in one corner. You got people listening to EDM in the other corner. You got people listening to house music in another circle, and then like people shooting them stuff in the other corner, just having a good time or whatever. It's just like it was a great time, honestly, and I loved it.
And you mean like literal Beyblade like competition?
Oh yeah, bro. Like with the disc, with the bro. Like I'm talking the original Beyblades. I'm not talking about these new ones, bro. Like I'm talking like they got drawn to resealed. They're out there. Like I know my Beyblade. But yeah, like they're really out here just doing that, and I'm like, that's crazy, and like it was cool to watch.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, so Q, you're definitely like, when that hits, you gotta come up and
Anime Expo. Like, there's no other con. There is no other con that I would promote more than Anime Expo.
Yeah,
CyberCon's like a close second, but like Anime Expo. Psh.
You know, I hear DreamCon's also really good in DC.
I haven't been there yet, and the reason why I don't promote it yet is because I haven't been there. That is like my number one. That's the number one con I want to go to next. But like we got to figure out the resources for that one. But like, I definitely want to go really badly. It is up there. It's hosted by one of my favorite content creators. Like it's it's up there. But until I go there myself, I can't put it on the pedestal that it deserves.
Oh yeah, man! RDC World, we got to make our way out there. Black content creators got to support each other, man. We gotta go.
Oh, I'm saying, dog. Like if we can get them on the podcast one day, I don't know. Speaking to this is what happened, but
I ran into him like my second week in LA, right?
Tell that story. Oh no way, Neil.
Yeah, no, I met him. He doesn't remember, but like literally like a week into my time here, I used to live like right on Hollywood Boulevard. So I was just like, oh, I found this new coffee spot because I'm from Seattle. I gotta get my coffee. LA, not so much a coffee scene, so you gotta find your spots.
Fair enough.
So I leave the apartment. I'm walking down the street, and like, Mark and his girlfriend just turned a corner, and I'm like, holy shit, guy from RDC World, what up?
Yes.
And yeah, so we were just walking, chit chatting. He was telling me about like the stuff he was doing, and I was telling him like, I moved out here to act like a week ago, and all this stuff, and it kind of got to the point because we walked like 2 blocks just chit chatting But like he had his girl with him, and I could kind of tell that she was just like being like, "Hey man, like we have shit to do. Come on." But he's been a nice guy talking to me, and I was just like, "Hey man, look, my coffee shop's right there. I'll let you guys. I'll get out your way. Y'all have a good one. But yeah, man, I'll see you around." But yeah, that was my story of how the shorthand version story of how I met Mark from RDC World. So
That's sick.
if we ever do get him on the podcast, I'm definitely gonna ask him if he remembers that. So
That'd be funny. He probably does. I don't know.
I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, man, I mean, it's
Small world.
might happen for us. Yeah, man, LA is, dude. Like I'm pretty sure I've run into. I like to hike here in LA, and I'm pretty sure there's two celebrities I've run into. That I just like didn't say hi because like literally blink and you miss them. Be like walk, hey, how you doing? They say hi back. I keep walking and I just be like, wait, was that?
Dang.
Might have been, huh? Okay, and then just like going about my way, and then
It's funny because I'm totally the opposite. If I see someone that I'm like, I feel like I need to talk to, I'm almost sporadic. Oh, hey, sorry.
no, you see, yeah, but like anytime that's happened to me, they're wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, and it's just like, it's so quick and in passing that I don't want to be like 5 paces back and be like, hey, by the way, are you that famous person from this show that I'm really into? Like, that's just weird at that point. So I'm just like,
I'm willing to be
That's
here to get a question answered.
fair enough. So I am not, but now I'm like starting more and more willing to.
It's fine. It's because you know me. It's going to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. It's not even that. It's because
The amount of times I'll just stop in the middle of a grocery store just to ask like a question I need answered, I'll do it.
well, no, it's not even that. It's like this thing that I'm like really focusing on. Just my acting coach is really just hammering into me of do it afraid.
Yeah.
So
I've been doing that for years.
yes, I literally just be like, okay, cool. Oh, I'm not sure if I should do this. Oh, fuck it, we're doing it afraid.
Do it.
See what happens.
That's
so
right.
yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But no, it's
Oh,
really cool.
weird.
Like that's my story of how I met RDC World.
Yes, sir.
And Q. Hopefully this sells you a little bit on Anime NYC because we want those photos. We want, we want to see you in the like with the cosplay photos. We want to see it all because, like, we want to fly out to Anime NYC next year, 2025. So send us those pictures. Sell us on it, man.
Hey man, I guess I gotta go out and make sure I put on a good show for you guys. We gotta make sure we get the whole squad out.
Bro, we got to do it. I shot 50 videos last weekend, dog.
Yeah, you did.
50 videos in one weekend, dog.
You set the bar pretty high, man. I'll try to match it, but we'll see.
Yeah, but no, what's crazy is like he wanted to do it over like the 4-day con, right, Jared?
Yeah.
Bro got it done in 2.
Yeah, but I'm partying the rest of the weekend.
Bro was great. Party the rest of the week.
Bro was cracked. Bro was cracked out.
That's what I'm saying,
That was a
right?
good time.
Like, so yeah, no, it'll definitely happen, man.
Most definitely.
Q, welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. And hey, man, all right, let's sign out. All right, so guys, this has been Anime Exclusive. I'm Neil,
Jared?
Q.
and we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. We'll hit you with the next one. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace.